Man, this might be the most hilarious meltdown from an indie studio I've ever seen. Oh my goodness. The absolute cupcake mentality you have to do something like this. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, we're about to get into it. Please, so grab some popcorn, get yourself a snack, some drinks, or whatever the case may be, because this is hilarious. Before we get into it though, first of all, guys, we're sitting at 19,170 subscribers. Okay, I'm not saying that we're gonna get to 20,000, but Lord have mercy, it would be a great Christmas gift. Anyway, so make sure you subscribe and like the video, man. Like the video. Also, stick around. We're gonna be reading some of your comments from the last video at the end. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it now. Before we get into the topic, I just gotta ask, what the hell is this guy doing? A supermarket worker tried to take a shortcut by pushing multiple shopping carts down an escalator. Watch this. Watch this. Bink. Knocked her ass clean out. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, sir? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a lawsuit. That is a complete lawsuit. Oh, my goodness. And look at this idiot. Look at this idiot, bro. Look at that. That's the I'm finna get fired face. Yeah, you finna get more than fired, my boy. You finna get more than fired. What are we doing? The internet is a crazy place. This all started with Running with Scissors, okay? This is a publisher who publishes indie games, I guess. They're called Running with Scissors. And they put out this tweet, okay? This is in response to Tim Sweeney, who I guess is an AI apologist. He says, agreed, the AI tag is relevant to art exhibits for authorship disclosure and to digital content licensing marketplaces where buyers need to understand the rights situation. It makes no sense for game stores where AI will be involved in nearly all future production. Okay, that was in response to someone else. We're not going to focus on that. What we're going to focus on is Running with Scissors says, customers deserve to know if a game was crafted with creativity, soul, and actual talent rather than some machine that craps out anything from a prompt. We don't know what the future holds, but AI apologists like Mr. Sweeney are making this shit unbearable already. 2 extra points. If it's no big deal, why hide it? If you're just talking about coding, are you going to ignore how broken Windows 11 is because of AI usage? So, obviously, Running with Scissors is taking a stand against AI, okay? Well, unbeknownst to them, one of the games that they're publishing is apparently being accused of using AI. This is coming from Goon Swarm's Games, okay? They said, we've shut the studio down. Our project and everything we built over the past 6 years, which we're gonna address, was canceled in just a few days. Okay, our studio was mistakenly accused of using AI-generated art in our games, and every attempt to clarify our work only escalated the situation. In the last few hours, we've received a large number of threats, insults, and mockery, which pushed us toward a very difficult decision. We're truly sorry for the artists who put their soul into this and supported our studio, only to face false AI accusations. It's tough to pour so much energy into a game and end up caught in the middle of an AI war by accident. We've decided to shut the studio shut down the studio and end all future activities. Thank you for being with us. Stay strong, play games. Boy, if you don't get what? So you mean to tell me you worked on a game for 6 years? 6 years. How many people poured their soul into this game, allegedly? And you're going to shut the game down 2 days after revealing it because what? You were accused of using AI? First of all, so what? And second of all, get the hell out of here with these lies. You ain't worked on this game no 6 years. Are y'all seeing this gameplay? Not saying that it looks bad. I'm not saying that it looks bad. You know what I'm saying? It looks decent for an indie game. But am I supposed to believe this took you 6 years? Stop it, bro. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? The game actually looks pretty fun. You know what I'm saying? It actually looks pretty fun. It looks like something I could play on the Steam Deck or shit, even play on your phone if you could. But some of these cutscenes absolutely positively look like AI, bro. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. They say, what else did he say? We've received a large number of threats. Your ass ain't received no threats. Like, imagine somebody saying, oh, you guys are using AI. I'm gonna beat your ass when I see you. What? You ain't receiving no. Are you getting insults? Most definitely. Are you being mocked? Most definitely. You ain't receiving no threats. Ain't nobody threatening y'all life over no AI in a video game. Stop it. Like somebody DM me, oh yeah, you guys should go delete yourselves because you made a game using AI. Stop. Somebody said, I'm gonna blow your house up just because you used AI in your video. Stop it. Stop it, man. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? So Running with Scissors actually responded to this. They says, after revealing Postal Bullet Paradise, a title Running with Scissors was planning on publishing but not developing, we've been overwhelmed with negative responses from our concerned Postal community. The strong feedback from them is the elements of the game are very likely AI generated and thus has caused extreme damage to our brand and our company reputation. We've always been and will always be transparent with our community. Our trust in the development team is broken. Therefore, we've killed the project. We have a lot of good things coming. Some of you know and some of you don't. Since forming Running with Scissors in 1996, we've always said that our fans are part of the team. Our priority is always to do right by the millions who support the Postal franchise. We are grateful for the opportunity to make games we want to play, and will continue to focus on our new projects and updates coming in 2026 and beyond. We can't wait to share more. Okay, we'd like to, of course, apologize to anyone who felt insulted in the heat of the moment, and we thank you for raising concerns at the time. As for those who specifically sent us death threats, the apology does not apply. I actually like that. I don't mind you apologizing to your community and then telling the people who sent you death threats to go fuck yourselves. I just don't believe that y'all were actually sent death threats, not over because you used AI in your game. And listen, if you were receiving death threats because they apparently use AI in their game, them people need to get a life. They can go fuck themselves. Like, what are we talking about here? You sending people death threats because they use AI in their game? Get out of here. Anyway, this happened on the 6th, okay? The 6th of December. Goon Swarms finally addressed this again, okay? Dear gamers, we want to start with a sincere apology to everyone affected by this situation. The community, our partners, and especially the artists who supported us. Well, you should have thought about that before you put that tweet out. The last few days have been overwhelming. As a small studio suddenly pushed into the spotlight, we reacted emotionally and defensively. Yeah, you did. The accusations came as a shock and we needed time to breathe, look at everything calmly, and understand what truly happened. So I want to pause right there for a second. I want to tell everyone, when it comes to social media, you need to think before you tweet. And that applies with all social media. And I'm not talking about, like, you know, if you want to shit post. If you want to shit post, do that. But I'm talking about, like, when something happens, sometimes you just need to see all the notifications you're getting, turn the app off, and go live life before you respond to anything. Like, because what you can say when your emotions are high and you haven't thought, like, you'd be surprised at how stupid it is. Like, I recently heard a quote from Shannon Sharp, where and it might have been from Ocho as well, where they said, where emotions are high, intelligence is low. And that is so true, guys. That is unbelievably true. Because you're accused of using AI in your game, so you cancel the entire project and shut the studio down? You don't get no stupider than that. Just release the game. And whoever likes it, likes it. Whoever don't. Like, what? Even in a situation where you had AI create you an entire game, if the game is fun, who cares? Who cares? After taking that time and conducting an internal review, we agree with your criticism. The promo art does appear to include or be influenced by AI-generated material. We collaborated with external artists for years and never saw any signs of this. The layered PSDs always looked legitimate within our internal pipeline, which is why our initial reaction was to protect our team and defend our innocence. We understand now that your concerns were valid, and we take responsibility for not catching this earlier. First of all, get that shit out of here. I'm gonna tell y'all what likely happened. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened, okay? They were using AI. They knew they were using AI, okay? Their publisher came out with this tweet attacking AI, and then shortly after, they were exposed for using AI. So they tried to shut the studio down in order to defend against releasing the game and getting roasted, because they had already lied. They said they didn't use AI. They lied and said they didn't use AI. So if we release the game and people see that we were using AI, we're going to get roasted even further. So let's just not release the game. We reacted emotionally, which was stupid. My response to people would have been like, okay, so what? We used AI for the cutscene. Okay, the game is fun. Play it. Like all of these people that are like, oh, AI is so terrible. I mean, okay, like you can keep thinking that, but more people are using it. Now, if they using it to create the entire art, I'm against that. But AI can be an assist level. Now, this cutscene right here to me is clearly AI. Like, stop it. This is clearly AI, bro. Like, what are we doing? If it's in the game, I guess you can criticize that. If not, then what are we talking about? They continue. We also want to stress that the issue relates only to the promo art and does not concern the real artists who worked on gameplay, visuals, assets, and other content. Many of them have nothing to do with this situation, yet they have been receiving threats, harassment, and hatred. This is deeply unfair, and we hope this message helps protect them. Their work is real, and it deserves respect. We previously announced the closure of the studio, but even in this state, we feel responsible for the outcome. As far as our remaining resources allow, we will replace all disputed promo art across our projects with pieces created entirely by human artists. It will take time, but we will do it. We again apologize to everyone who was harmed or affected by this situation. We never intended to mislead anyone, and our earlier statements reflected what we honestly believed at the moment. Here's the thing. Y'all capped. Y'all lied. Okay, it is what it is. This is damage control. Y'all niggas knew y'all was using AI, and the simple fact of the matter is, we don't care. Like, nobody's gonna not play your game. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. Crimson Desert is coming out in a few months. Okay, do you think if I found out that AI was using that game that I'm not gonna play that game? Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your rabbit ass mind? And anybody, like, listen, I get it. Some people have a stance against AI, and that's perfectly okay. Do you think that if Tides of Annihilation was exposed for using AI, that I wouldn't play the game? Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your rabbit ass mind? I'm playing it. I'm playing it, and I will have no shame about it. I'm playing it. Okay, so. Anybody who think that, when I made this channel, I took a stand against the woke. I took a stand against the woke, not the AI. I'm sorry. You want somebody that's going to fight against AI, you're going to have to go to another channel, because I ain't doing it. As long as the game is fun, I'm all for it. If it's not, and it was because you used AI, I'm going to treat AI the same as woke stuff. If, over time, it is determined that based on pattern recognition that games, movies, and every other art that uses AI directly relates to delivering a shit product, then that's when I'll start taking a stand against AI. Other than that, if the game is good, I'm playing it. If the movie's good, I'm watching it. If the book is good, I'm reading it. Other than that, I have nothing else to say. And I'll probably play this game when it comes out. So anyway, let me move on to these comments, man. I want to address some of y'all comments from the last video regarding the Netflix buyout of Warner Brothers and all of the games that come with it. Shout out to Miles Trumbly, okay, 1466. He says, oh no, they might make a Cuties game. That is gross, sir. That is absolutely gross. Okay, that is nasty. All right, shout out to the JCX show. He says, I never heard any video games that comes through Netflix, so what's the use to get the games from them? I have no idea. I know Netflix at one point there was Netflix gaming. I know. I never knew how it worked because I was 1000% uninterested in anything that had to do with Netflix and video games. Okay, shout out to Biggles D. He says, oh boy, I sure can't wait for every game they release to be the game equivalent of Stranger Things, 13 Reasons Why, or Witcher Season 4. Hopefully they blow billions upon billions on IPs that won't sell because they just can't help but ruin them on purpose. I think we talked about this on Saturday Night Hypnosis last night. I think there's this false narrative that that Netflix is responsible for making stuff like woke or bad. I don't think it's any of that. I think Netflix just puts out you know, money, and they put it towards shows they think are going to do well, and it either hits or misses. Shout out to King Jabon, who says free the Nemesis system. That's a fact. That is an absolute fact. I want to see the Nemesis system so bad. God damn. Greenskin says Mudflix. And you're banned. Okay, y'all let me know what y'all think about all of this. Make sure you leave some comments down below. We'll address them in the next video, and I'll talk to you guys later. May the grift be with you all.
Yeah. Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.